this.
Yeah, you good?
Yep.
Obviously, if you fuck up.
I'll probably ramble quite a bit here. So with powerlifting training, it's not always squat, bench and deadlift that is all you do, because that's all we do on the platform. It's not necessarily the case. Especially with bench, you do need to build a lot of upper body size. So it's important to spend a lot of your off season or a lot of your training time doing hypertrophy work and building up muscles. Same in your legs. If you've got strong quads, if you've got strong hamstrings, strong glutes, hips, you're going to be able to squat more weight. That's not necessarily, saying you have to pile on a shed ton of weight and jump up a couple of weight classes, but you definitely want to maximize your muscular potential within the weight class that you want to compete in. So off-season powerlifting training, I'd like to do a lot of variations. So some of the variations that we have gone over in other videos of the lifts, we may not even do the main back squat, the main deadlift or competition pause bench press as the main movement within a session. We may start a session working on high bar, tempo squats or pause squats, something along them lines, and focus on building the quads, focus on staying more upright. When the time comes to lift heavy, close to a competition or when you're peaking your lifts, that's when it counts, when you're competing. You don't want to be going into the gym all the time and risking lifting heavy maxes in the off season. That's your opportunity to build your strength and work on weak areas. So typically, we're talking off season, we'd probably train the lifts a little bit more frequently, simply due to the fact that you're not lifting as heavy, you don't need as much recovery. So currently I'm in an off season where I'm training 4 times a week. I have 2 upper body, 2 lower body sessions. Those lower body sessions, I do both a squat and a deadlift twice a week, so it may be a variation of that. The one day I may do a squat first, focusing on safety bar squats and pause high bar squats, and then the deadlift after that, maybe a deficit stiff leg, and then it'll be some bodybuilding accessories like the hack squat and the lying leg curls, the lunges, the lower body work where you are building the muscle in the areas where you need it. Same for, say, the other lower body day. We started on the squats, doing a heavier variation and doing the stiff legs on the first one. So let's say on the second lower body day, we're going to want to start on the deadlifts and prioritize the deadlift a little bit more. So let's start with pause deadlifts. You'll be working on a few sets there. And the second variation may be tempo squats, or a kind of squat that you would do for hypertrophy, maybe high bar, sets of 8 to 10. And I know 8 and 10s are hard on squats, but they will pay off and you'll build some big ass legs, which is going to convert into a big squat in the long run. And then again afterwards you're going to be doing your lower body accessories. So the lower body sessions you want to split apart, so you're getting 3 to 4 days recovery. So say first lower body session, squats and deadlifts, accessories on a Monday. The second one you might do deadlifts and the lighter squats and the lower body accessories on a Friday. So also with 2 upper body sessions between them, my heavier bench session would be on a Wednesday, where I'll focus on heavy bench. Like I say, in an off season it doesn't always necessarily have to be to competition specs. So at the minute I'm doing a lot of floor pressing, close grip work, block press as well, just trying to work on my lockout. So on the Wednesday I'm doing floor presses, the block work for the triceps, tricep extensions, there'll be lat pull downs, and maybe a bit of arm work because everyone wants bigger guns, right? So the second upper body day we'll do on the Saturday. On the Wednesday we focus more on the triceps and the lats. So on this day we're going to focus more on shoulders. So maybe we do volume bench, we'll do some shoulder press, some pec flies, maybe some dumbbell press, and again we're going to be hitting the lats again on that day. So I guess the way we're seeing it, especially with back training, the off season for me, I'm doing bent over rows after deadlifts, I'm doing pulls and rows after upper body sessions as well. So effectively, that with deadlifting on the lower body day, twice a week, you're training your back every single day, but you're not kind of overloading it. So it's not like a typical bro split, as you would call it, when you have a back day. you're kind of tagging on your lat work onto the ends of your sessions, or just trying to prioritize specific movements which are going to increase your lifts.